Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. It's the Captain speaking here on Capnclydes MTG. Well, survey's out, and we know what the most exciting, most expected set for next year is, and Universes Beyond is a sucking. It's a turd. Oh, is it a turd? Anyway, also new secret lair alert, and some people are a little pissy about the price. I think I could see why. Oh my god. So, before we get started, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. The comments down below feed that YouTube algorithm. Just watch the channel. If you want to throw a couple bucks my way, that's great, like my boy Sawyer does every month. He's a great member. And in the description, you also find links to TCG, the eBay store. Buy the cards from the box opening series there. You're also going to find this sweet little pin in the eBay store to help support the channel. Go get it. It's a sweet little 1-inch enamel pin. It looks just like I want to look. Anyway, this pin is also in the Whatnot store. Speaking of which, come visit us Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. We're going to be having a doozy of a time. Saturday's a special Halloween sale, so come check it out. All Halloween-themed comic cards and the dark. And I often hear what's the dark, so just come to the show. We'll talk there. Anyway, now, also, let's not forget those sweet anime skills, because if you're going to dress up for Halloween, you might as well do it right. And cosplay while you're at it. But anyway, also with that, you can get other sweet things here. Capnclydes the code to get you 10% off. Check it out. It'll be a good time for all involved. Now, let's talk a little bit about, well, how do people feel about the 2026 sets? Well, Wizards did a survey, and yeah, not looking so hot. So here it is. These are the results. Rosewater asks, which sets are you most excited about? Lorwyn, the first set of the year, 50%. Oh, I'm going to tell you, I'm excited about Lorwyn. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming in at rock fucking bottom at 2%. I think this is pretty much going to let everybody know that that set's not going to be Final Fantasy, and scalping is going to be fucking useless. Strixhaven coming in at 10%, which is third, which is respectable, and a little shocking considering how the last Strixhaven set went. But, it was a cool set, the cards sucked. Marvel Superheroes in fourth at 9.4. Interesting. The Hobbit only comes in at 3.4. More things to let us know that Universes Beyond is not as welcome as people think it is. Reality Fracture, which is not Universes Beyond, 15.4, the second most excited set. Star Trek Universes Beyond, 5.6. And then there's the option of I can't pick one, which some people are like, yeah, they all just suck. So with this being said, I think it's interesting to see that Strixhaven, Reality Fracture, and Lorwyn, the Magic in-universe sets, are the most excited for sets. And all the Universes Beyond sets are worse. Maybe this is going to let Wizards realize that you can't just throw fucking anything in Magic and people will be like, ooh, look, it's Final Fantasy. That's not how that works. Final Fantasy was different. Final Fantasy's been around longer than Magic, for the love of Christ. And it's got its own card game, its own genre. It's amazing. You can argue that with anything, but let's be real. When it sells better than Spider-Man, which is a Marvel IP, that says a lot. So, there you have it. The sad part about this is it probably means people are going to try to scalp Lorwyn. But with the prices of that being an in-universe set and already going to be cheaper, I think people are going to find it very hard to make money on this, or Magic in general moving forward, as you can see, there's not a lot of excitement for anything past January, apparently, in Magic. Now, once Lorwyn's come and gone, that 50% will shuffle to other sets, but in the grand scheme of things, this really tells the tale of most people don't I mean, they're okay with Universes Beyond, but the excitement is just not there because it just doesn't fit into Magic well. Now, the sets that do, Final Fantasy, Lord of the Rings, that's a little different. You know, when you think about Magic and the fantasy style, you don't think about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Marvel, or Star Trek. Now, you would think The Hobbit would be good. I don't know why it was so low. I honestly think that's probably so low because most people are uneducated and don't understand that The Hobbit is Lord of the Rings. It's just the first series. But I digress, and I kind of hope I'm wrong. I mean, I hope I'm right because that way people will be like, oh, no, wait, I do like The Hobbit. But then again, I also hope that I'm wrong because that way people actually know what The Hobbit is. This is a double-edged sword. I don't think I can win this conversation. Anyway, moving on. So there you have it. That's what the survey has told us. And again, I don't know exactly who they pulsed on this. It could be very one-sided. And things may change over time. But as of right now, I wouldn't be pre-ordering Turtles, that's damn sure, because that's the one set that nobody gives two shits about. So yeah, definitely be waiting for that one to come out and plummet into the gutter before I buy any. So, now, with that being said, let's talk about this new secret lair. So I got the secret lair called the Secret Lair Countdown Kit, which is an encyclopedia of magic. So Wizards posted, your favorite artists, your favorite cards are teaming up for something alphabetically awesome. Expels incitement, yada, yada, yada. So the encyclopedia is going to be an A to Z compendium of cards where legends meet letters. Start a countdown from when it releases on November 3rd. Available only at blah, blah, blah. It will feature 26 individually wrapped cards, i.e. the one for every letter of the alphabet. The ABCs have never been this fun. Yeah, yakety, smackety, whatever, move on. So, yeah. Now, with this, it's going to look a little something like this. This is what the box is looking like. Not going to lie, pretty cool. Also, 26 cards in one secret lair also sounds dope. As long as some of them are not fucking trash. But what's weird about this is what I'm getting ready to tell you, because it kind of sounds like a secret lair booster pack. And before you say anything, hold that confused look on your face, which I know you have right now, and let's move on for a second. So here it says, for $200, you get 26 cards individually wrapped. Open them all at once or savor the anticipation. Either way, you'll find one card for each letter of the alphabet. Along the way, you might find foils. Or, on rare occasion, halo foils. Now, featuring a different artist on every card, some of who are bringing their talents to Magic for the first time. There's something for everyone inside. Everything you love about Magic and letters and yada, yada, yada. Now, we'll spell it out for you. The Secret Lair Countdown is November 3rd, 2025. Again, clearly limited quantities, which means it's going to be a shit show, because obviously the site's going to be a fucking disaster, along with many other things that I don't even want to talk about. So, yeah. We're just gonna leave it at that. So, do what I just did. Mark a calendar, November 3rd. Yeah. So anyway, people are already pissed off at this. Several reasons. One of those reasons is this fucking price tag. $200. That is a shit ton of money. And some people are arguing, well, you get 26 cards. That's less than $10 a card. Seems fair. However, for this same amount of money, we were getting whole commander decks of 100 cards. Now, that included land, so whatever. But all these cards are also alternate art and other things. Now, where I'm upset along with other people is the fact that it says some may be foil, some may be halo foil. that makes me wonder if certain cards will have a percentage of being foil or halo foil, meaning they're also more rare, meaning you're not guaranteed the same secret layer every time you open, i.e., this is a booster with a set same amount of cards that are always the same, just the styles in them are different. And the bad thing is, this will probably sell out, telling Wizards that, oh, we can sell packs with the exact same shit in it, with just different treatments as the option. And I hope to God that's not what they hear from this, because that would be fucking awful. Now, let's move on real quick. Here's the thing I got in the mail, which is why I looked this up. You know, it showed here Secret Lair, the ABCs of Magic, yada, yada, yada. We already talked about marking the calendar. It actually shows us 3 cards already. Let's get a better picture of those. Look like this. So, Demonic Consultation, very funny. I almost think this is a mystery booster art. But anyway, point being, we have Land of War Elves, very nice looking. And we have a Wasteland, which is interesting to say the least, because we have the Planeswalker. I'm going to say that's the Gitrog monster. That's just me, because it's a Wasteland. We have a god here. I don't know who this is, but I'd definitely take her at Taco Bell. So we got Ren and 6, which is actually probably only 6, with no Ren or whatever. Anyway, so these 3 cards are actually easily playable and relatively popular. Of the 26 that we'll probably get in it. So, this seems very nice, and is sadly off to a good start as far as card selection. But we'll have to wait and see what the rest of them are, and we will definitely revisit that when that topic comes up. So, here's another look at them. It shows the Soul Ring here, because, God, why wouldn't you have a Soul Ring in this? You definitely should. However, a little disappointed with the art, because I was kind of, well, I mean, it kind of does fit between these two as far as art styles, I guess. But, just not feeling it. And really, really just not feeling it. I mean, if you are, that's great. I'm not. So, anyway. So, those are the 4 cards we know are going to be in there. Off to a good start. Here's a quick clip it from, a thread where it was posted to show everybody's, well, let's say, disappointment with it. What an insane price. I mean, it's really insane. Typically, foil Secret Lairs contain 5 cards at $39. This contains 26 cards, the equivalent of 5.2, which is 39 equals 207. However, he forgets to mention here that not all of them are foil. It says here, either way, you'll find 1 card for each letter of the alphabet. Along the way, you might find a foil card rare on occasion. Not all the cards are foil, making this point that he made irrelevant, because someone was not reading correctly or paying attention. Sorry, Squirrel Dragon. So yeah, this is no bueno, because they're not all foil. And then down here, we have somebody who just says the price is insane, and they just said, nah. Contrary to what this little conversation has happened, you can see there's been lots of comments, and I went through some of them. I didn't screenshot all of them. Most people are pissed because, well, 5 cards at $30, which is what you normally get for a Secret Lair, or you should be getting, is basically $5 a card, which means at 26 cards, this should at best be $120. The extra money may be for all the foils they put in it. I mean, we're going to have to wait and see how we justify this. But again, I strongly urge that if this is really a box of cards that are all the same, and different cards will be foiled in different boxes, that's basically making this a pre-constructed booster that you're literally buying to try to find foils only, which is horrendous. And I hope to God, Wizards, if you're listening, don't do this with the card packs, because nobody's going to buy that shit. I swear to God. Which means they're probably going to do it. But anyway, So there you have it, guys. Give me your thoughts down below. Give me some feedback on my thoughts if you're really feeling froggy. But let's just talk about it, because it's just going to keep getting worse, apparently, as far as Wizards basically holding our wallet hostage and giving us something that's not an arm and a leg. So until next time, be kind, and as always, I hope to see you across from the game table, if we can ever afford to leave the house trying to buy this fucking product.